babies, fly like an eagle, and we most certainly do right here on the Coyote Medicine Show every night as we take flight. Yes, indeedy, right here on the AZ Radio Network, the rockin'est network around with the biggest heart you've ever found. At least that's what I'm told, babies. You tell me, you know, and let's set each other's free. Well, I'm getting kind of excited about this Coyote Calendar thing coming up, guys. This is going to be fun, a lot of fun. So, babies, pitch in any way you can, like with ideas and stuff. But we got some good shots already, man. And we're going to get a bunch more too, babies. You're going to love it, babies. And, you know, just going to be a rockin' fun. I can feel it. That's what I mean. It's because we take all of this radiance that we share here on the radio, all this radiance that we share on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else we go, and we just put it in these pictures, man. So it's like the sun shining out at you in every cotton picking picture, baby. You get that energy, you get that rockin' life going, man. So it's a great reassurance that time don't matter anyway to have my face over a calendar, because you know how I feel about time. Just let it unwind. Let's get it over with it, man. And let's get on with the ride, babies, because this is the Coyote Medicine Show, and this is the AZ Radio Network, and we believe in getting it right in the middle of the night as we take flight, because, baby, we got the ticket right here in our hot little heart, and we send it out to you. Yeah, there you go. There's another bright little start for your hot little heart. Oh, baby, just rock and roll on this medicine show. How many of you know, like, we're a bunch of libertines when you were kids and you ran around and had a great time, you know? And a lot of us did. I didn't do that much of it. You know, I grew up in this hippie age, though, and I've told you some of my stories, you know, but oh my goodness, there is nothing like the feeling of coming back to a place 20 years later and being greeted with the presence of a person that you know to be of fruit of your loins, let's say, and you didn't even know they existed before that. You had no idea. You'd had a little fling with their mama a long time ago, and you'd never forgotten it, because you never do. You love them all, but at the same time, you never. I mean, you know, there was things said that indicated this would never happen, of course. But there it was, and there she is, and there she shines bright, babies, in my heart tonight, just like she does any other night, you know, because she's a part of me too, babies, and it just set me free. And next, in fact, I sit here and look at it now. I was actually, in one part of me, thrilled to see it, because I knew that it was like there was more going out there, more of me going out there, and I was pleased to see it, you know. There was not a selfish way thing, the love thing, you know. This girl had it. She was glowing. She was alive. She's going to be, you know, her own right, her own little messenger, her own little, what do you call it, medium. Yeah, baby. She, you know, and I know that. And it's cool. And everything, you know, there's always reasons why things happen, you know. And I did feel awful on the other side of it for a little while, till I began to understand the perfect synchronicity and everything, and how I didn't need to stand in judgment of myself or anybody else. You know, what is done is done. What's been happening has been happening. And it's a beautiful thing, babies. And when you can greet it from the bright side, when you can see what's really going on, when you can understand that maybe that moment came to reassure me, maybe that moment came to tell me inside some of the things I just related to you just now about the great happiness, because this bloodline continues there too, you know. And in a whole different place in the world where it wouldn't otherwise be, you know. And perhaps the love we're sharing right now passes back through those bloodstreams. Perhaps, you know, we're all waking up together, and that's just another one of those elemental beings that'll be there right where she needs to be at just the right time. You see, it's beautiful all the way around. Life is rocking, no matter which way it blows you, man. You know, and sometimes it can blow you away, and it does, you know. Some sensitive beings just can't stick around. They get to that point where it's just too much, you know. And we have to, in our hearts, allow that to be. A lot of people get bitter at folks for doing stuff like that, but you got to understand the other side of the coin. It does happen, man, and you got to just let go and let it be, and stay loving. That's the only way you can let go of anybody or anything that's holding on to you. And it doesn't mean you disappreciate them or that you diss them out of your life in any way. In fact, they'd be more present in your life then than they were when they were alive and kicking around you, man, you know, because they could only be partially present then. In spirit, they can be fully present, you see. They can come right to you and reside within you, I mean, kind of. attached to you, kind of like that. They can come right to you and be there with you. Communicate heart to heart. It's like some of the other descriptions we've used tonight, you know. It's a beautiful thing, babies. It's a rockin' good life. And you know, as we continue with this heart opening, these moments with, you know, people that are past become more routine because, again, the veils start thinning. And the living and the dead live in the same place. It's called parallel universe in conception. But in reality, we live in the same cotton-picking place. Just like the inner and the outer of Earth are the same. We live in the same place. Just like all the directions flowing to you or through you, all the same. You see, they go in circles. So north and south and east and west, you know, they just keep going in a big circle. They come back to you. There's not really the direction. There's just a flow. The direction is a way of describing it. But there's just a flow. And it flows every direction. From within you and from outside of you to the end of you. So like that's your, what would I call it? The spiritual umbilical cord. That's how you're connected to all life, is through these energy fields. Isn't that right, us babies? Can you see it now? Can you feel it now? Can you live it now? Well, why not, man? And if not, well, at least you can do is, you know, party and be a bit of a rambling man or a rambling woman, and let's have a good time with life, shall we? Hey, Grandpa Coyote on the Coyote Medicine Show, only on the Hazy Radio Network, helping you rock it on through the night with a ticket to flight. Yes, indeed, your heart's delight, babies.